Are you ready?
Tactical beats. Tactical beats.
Let's do this!
I mean, if that's what he said, let's do it.
Parker, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it!
Yeah, let's do it. I'm pumped.
I mean, come on, I just don't see a problem here. Let's just do it.
All right. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Fourth and Flex Fantasy Football Podcast. I am your host, Bandy. With me, as always, is Trey. Trey, what's going on tonight, buddy?
What's up, people? What's up? What's up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are rolling with a mock draft, half PPR mock draft today, and I think everybody's about ready to get started.
I think so.
I'm seeing dots. I'm just gonna start it.
Let's go. Crank it out, baby.
Let's do it.
Jump in.
We're in there. 30 seconds. 30
quick,
seconds
boys,
on the clock. It goes by quick. You got to be ready. Let's see.
I think I'm going to do this draft a little bit different today.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. You'll have to see, baby.
That dude in the chat said he was going to snipe us. If you're watching, bro, hey, we don't tell you who we're going to pick until we pick him, brother.
That's right, baby. Time's up on number 1. Got Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey, number 1 overall.
Hey, when he's healthy, he's the best player on the field. So,
You're right. Oh, there goes Jonathan Taylor next.
saw that coming.
Of course. Oh, man, we need to, yeah. So let's say you got the first pick, Trey. Who are you going to take?
In a standard half-point PPR,
Yes, sir.
probably Jonathan Taylor or Derrick Henry. I mean, it's really a toss-up, but I would probably go Jonathan Taylor just to be
For
safe.
sure. Yeah. No, a lot of people are hating on Derrick Henry this year. Almost, I feel, sleeping on him, but I still would go Derrick Henry number 1, and I get a lot of hate for that, but
Yeah.
I think people haven't seen him in a while, and they just forgot why he's the king. You know what I mean?
I know that's right. Justin Jefferson goes, which is actually surprising for me.
First wide receiver off the board. Yeah, Justin Jefferson. Normally, Cooper Kupp is the first wide receiver that's popping off the board first.
That's right.
Trey, you about to be on the clock, baby.
I know that's right.
Oh, Derrick Henry went.
There he goes.
I knew I wasn't going to get him. I mean, I'm a little bit down there. Woohoo!
Cooper Kupp, a coffee.
Man, him and Stafford be drinking that coffee together, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, yeah. That's a scary team. What do you think Cooper Kupp's going to be like this year?
I think he's going to be just as good.
Oh shit!
Oh, you're on the clock, boy.
Your boy's on the clock. Oh, what do we got going on here? I mean, all right. I mean, I'm not really happy about taking Dalvin Cook, but I mean, just because of his injury proneness, I guess you would call it. What the Fayouk goes Najee Harris.
Nice. And then followed by Jamar Chase. Wow. 3 wide receivers in round 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A lot of people are going heavy on the wide receivers. That no running backs. Take your wide receivers early thing they got going on this year. But man, I've said this before, but that just goes against everything I believe in, bro.
Right. I've heard some stats about how just there's so much less injuries in the wide receiver game. You know what I'm saying? Because they're taking less hits and everything like that, and they're putting up more points if they're playing the whole year. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Joe Mixon goes. DeAndre Swift goes.
A lot of people are talking about Swift really like taking off this year, man.
Yeah, DeAndre Swift in the first round.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I just don't know with the offense that he's on. I just don't know how much he can actually produce. But
What, you don't think Jared Goffle's going to be able to get it to him?
I mean, I think that he'll do good. I mean, top 5 numbers, you got to be on a winning team.
I don't know,
You got to,
man.
you know.
Yeah.
I think there was a stat or something about teams that had less than 7 wins didn't have anybody in the top 10 in a position.
Mm.
So it's like, which I think the Lions can get 7 wins, but
yeah. I mean, they were so close last year. Like they were just so close so many times. Didn't Justin Tucker kick that big one on them? Like they would have won if Tucker wouldn't have hit that
65 or whatever.
Or whatever, 67. It was 67.
Yeah. Crazy.
Travis Kelce went off the board. Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen. The auto draft takes Josh Allen, Saquon, Nick Chubb, and I'm on the clock.
What you gonna do?
Man, I want to take Fournette, but like with all that, you know what? I'm trusting my gut. I'm gonna go Fournette. He'll be in shape. He'll be ready to go. What they say, he was a donut shy of 260.
That's right.
Hey man,
all right, I'm on the clock.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna go double wide receiver, but it looks like there's a lot more wide receivers went in the first and second round than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're gonna go with Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones. You're not worried about AJ Dillon taking some of his work?
Man, I really think that because in that situation that they're in with not having really any great wide receivers, I think he's going to be the safety net, man. I really think that they're going to have that connection, and that's going to be the check down for Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna, where always he would go Devontae Adams look first. I feel like he's going to look at Jones first, to be honest.
Yeah, and in the chat, D squared says, "Trust the gut, Fournette."
There you go.
Yes, sir. Will do.
Kamara went.
Well, I got a question.
Oh
yeah, you're right. But when you say trust the gut, do you mean trust him with the big gut, or do you mean trust my gut? I'm trying to figure that part out.
Oh, back on the clock here.
Man, it's flying, aren't they?
Perfect timing to take my second sleeper, James Conner.
I mean, after the way he was last year, I mean, he's hardly a sleeper, though, don't you think?
Well, I mean, still going in the third round, you know what I mean? Like, I think that he can be top 5 easily. Last year, I think he had like upwards of like 18 touchdowns or something like that, and that was sharing the backfield. It's all to himself now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm taking my first wide receiver off the board. I'm going Mike Evans.
I like it. Be careful on all them Tampa Bay boys.
Hey, you're right. I gotta chill. On that. Oh, you're right. Higgins. Go ahead.
I still think Evans and Fournette on a team is still pretty solid. Just
yeah. There's only one thing missing,
Yeah.
A little foreshadowing there. Brees Hall goes off the board in the third round. I mean, the Jets paid him guaranteed his money, so they're definitely going to use him.
That's right. One thing I will say that, I used to be really worried about drafting too many players on certain teams or getting too many bye weeks, like trying to monitor my bye weeks and stuff like that. And I've realized that it really doesn't matter. I mean,
that is so hard to keep up with, bro. Like,
yeah. And when you're getting these players, when you're getting these top 5 players, and you pick somebody that's not top 5 because of a bye week, like that could lose you your league. You know what I'm saying? Instead of
Yeah,
just
like if you're like scared because of the bye week thing,
right.
Yeah. Zeke goes at the end of the third round. Travis Etienne. What are you thinking about Travis Etienne this year?
I think he's gonna have to be there and do something for until his homeboy gets back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. I mean, we don't know what he's going to be. Honestly, we haven't seen him play in the majors, so we're going to find out, I guess. I mean, a lot of people are really high on him. That's for sure.
yes,
Jalen
sir.
Waddle, David Montgomery.
Interesting. Jalen
This
Waddle goes.
this draft, man, is just so different from my normal
Yeah,
kind of
super flex.
stuff. Yeah. No, I just mean like who I'm picking is just different.
Well, you gotta switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? See what it turns out.
All right, 7 seconds. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I do?
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, fine. Ugh, Amari Cooper. I mean, if Deshaun's probably gonna be out at least 6 games, but Amari, he's a great route runner and he's very physical. So I mean, he'll do something, right?
It's very possible. It's very possible.
DK Metcalf goes off the board. Trey is on the clock.
I am, and you know what?
Yeah. Oh, Justin Herbert.
baby.
I thought about it, but I thought I could get him on the way back, and I hope I'm right. I get the quarterback I want on the way back.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's kind of the key, man. Like, and you're thinking about getting somebody, and they're a little bit lower on that list. You got to sit there and think, like, can I get this dude on the way back? You know what I mean?
The way I look at it is if they're within the next, 5 or 6 picks and you've got more than 5 or 6 picks coming, but that's the guy that you want on your team, take them.
Take them
because they may never make it back to you. And then how are you going to feel, all year when you really wanted that guy on your team?
Bro, they're flying. You're on the clock. They're flying, bro. Woof. Let's see. You took Herbert, J.K. Dobbins, Antonio Gibson, Deontay Johnson, DJ Moore, Darren Waller, Mike Williams, Jerry Jeudy, Josh Jacobs. They are flying, bro. What's going on? Repeat over here is he's
Give
saying
me some Schultz.
Are you Dalton Schultz? Dalton Schultz at the 5.5. Interesting.
I listened to actually another podcast today talking about tight ends, and there's different tiers of tight ends. They were saying that Travis Kelce's in a tier of his own, then Mark Andrews, and they kind of said Pitts. Mark Andrews and Pitts are kind of in a tier together, which I don't know if I agree with that. I think that Mark Andrews would be, a little bit higher than Pitts. And then following that, though, you got Waller, Kittle, and Hawkinson. But I personally like Schultz over Hawkinson.
Yeah.
I just think that, with Dallas losing everybody that they did, I think Schultz is going to be a target machine.
I mean, didn't they put him on the franchise tag? He was trying to get a contract, and I'm pretty sure he wasn't too happy about that. So, I mean, maybe he's going to be, working at it, trying to get that contract next year, or maybe he's pissed and he's like, "Fuck these guys! I ain't even trying that hard."
That's right. Joe Burrow, huh?
Yeah, I went Joe Burrow. Got me some
like
Joe
it.
Burrow.
I like it.
Yeah.
Elijah Mitchell follows. Allen Robinson, Chris Godwin. Okay.
Brandon Cooks. I really like Allen Robinson. I was thinking about grabbing him, but I thought I could get him around later. I really like Allen Robinson this year. I think he's going to do good.
See, I was going to do the, early wide receivers and everything like that, but it's so hard for me because there's so many good late wide receivers that could just explode, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like once you get past Stephon Diggs, there's an area in there somewhere where it's just kind of like, yeah, they're good, but I could take so many other people right here, and get a wide receiver that could do just the same later.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
It's tough.
D squared took Marquez Brown.
I like it.
I don't hate the way my team is turning out.
Yeah. I'm hoping I get some decent wide receivers, but I'm feeling all right now.
Yeah.
I mean, Cooper Kupp's You know,
Mhm.
he's
Yeah,
there.
you got Cooper Cup holding you down for sure. Miles Sanders at the 6-1. You know, Miles Sanders specifically told us not to draft him.
Right.
D squared. He told us not to draft him, but he took a chance, and I like it. I like the balls of it.
You think that was
Amen.
sarcasm?
Maybe. Amon Ra St. Brown. Hit it for me one time, Trey.
Amon-Ra. That's the dude,
Yes,
man.
sir. Kareem Hunt goes off the board. Sanchi took Kareem Hunt.
I'm excited about Kareem Hunt. I think that I still think he's a touchdown machine, man.
People are, I mean, Chubb gets it down the field and Hunt punches it in. That seems to be, the thunder and lightning they've had going for a couple years now.
You are on the clock.
SpaghettiOs. Let's go. Let's go. Oof. All right. All right, then. I think they said they put Michael Thomas on the pup list. Did you hear about that? I just seen that.
I heard they were talking about it. Yeah.
You think it's too early to pull up some Gabriel Davis?
Oh, I like it. I like it.
It's a little early on Gabe, but I think he's going to show out. They took Cole Beasley off the Bills now, and I mean Gabriel Davis can be the second. Stephon Diggs has been getting doubled. I think. I mean, if it's anything like that playoff game,
Right.
Dude went off, bro. Adam Thielen. I almost took Adam Thielen.
Yes, sir. I just feel like
almost grabbed him.
every touchdown Justin Jefferson and Dalvin Cook don't get, Adam Thielen's going to get.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's
And I'm
see.
back on the clock. Oof, I have to do it.
What the Fayuk? I like his team so far. I like how it's going. Cordell Patterson.
Patterson, baby.
Yay! You think he's gonna be the Cordero that we saw of last year?
I think he's going to be exactly the Cordero that we saw last year. I think nobody has given him the opportunity to do what he can, and now that he has it on an offense that ain't got much else, he's going to be the man.
My only issue with that pick is I think maybe you could have got him another round later, but I mean, if he goes off like he did last year, then at the 7.5, that's value, bro.
But you got to think, 14 picks till I'm up again. So it's like, is he going to be there 14 picks later? I don't know.
Dang, bro. I just auto-drafted. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, who'd you get?
Hunter Renfrow.
Hey, I ain't mad at that.
Third and Renfrow, baby.
Let's go. But yeah, like there's 14 picks between my next pick. Like I just didn't know if he was going to be there or not. And I need some depth at running back to make sure I be doing all right. That's my flex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me see what my team's got, what I'm missing. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, I guess it's that time.
I'm not mad at it at all.
At the Renfrow, you ain't mad about that?
No, I ain't mad at it at all. Because I'm wondering if it's going to be Renfrow or Waller. I really don't know. I think one of them is going to take off and one of them is going to regress.
I mean, Waller, he wasn't as dominant as he has been last year. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. And Renfrow took off towards the end, man. I mean, he was a freaking fantasy machine.
Renfrow, bro. I mean, where did that come from? You see, these dude runs some insane routes. Bro makes his own routes up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the DBs are like, what did he just do?
Okay, so this is what I'm talking about right here. Cordero Patterson. Okay, but then the only running backs taken after Cordero were Tony Pollard and Devin Singletary.
Mm-hmm.
Either one of those guys would have grabbed Cordero over them too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. We got Dylan popping in saying, "What's up, gentlemen?
What's up? What's up?
How's it going, D?"
Elijah. So a couple quarterbacks come off in the 8th round. Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson. I think that's good value right there. But I'm so used to playing Superflex.
I know. Me too, bro. I know exactly what you're saying. I got to pay attention. Oh, what the Fayouk took Rashad Penny.
I like that. See, I would have took him after Cordero.
That's true. He said that's true. All right. All right. So look at this, bro. I wait a little bit to get me a tight end. I'm gonna get me some Dallas Goddard.
I think that's super solid.
Yeah, at the 8-6.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
like
that's what I'm
that a lot.
saying, bro. You can draft your tight ends a little later, you know. I mean, I think, and it
I'm
seems to
just
always work
worried,
out
bro,
for me.
because there's a level where when you reach that level, you're just, I mean, you might as well just wait till your last pick to get a tight end. Once you pass, probably, I would say Gesicki.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anything further than Gesicki, like a Cole Kmet or a Hunter Henry or an Alberto or a Smith or a Noah Fant, those guys, like all of them have the potential. Just grab one of them in your last round if you're going to be that far.
Mm.
I'm on
Yeah.
the clock.
Dylan pops up and says, "How early did my boy Patty go?" Pat,
Uh,
Patrick Mahomes went in the third round. That's 3-4.
Second QB off the board.
Mm-hmm. Josh Allen has been the first a lot lately.
I grabbed me some Bobby Trees.
Ooh, Bobby Trees. Man, I like Bobby Trees, man.
I love him as a late round pick, man, because I mean, I just really think that people are sleeping on him because of last year not getting to play a lot and Cooper Kupp taking the spotlight.
Well, you know how that whole Allen Robinson thing, how you freaking hate Allen Robinson because of how he did you last year? Well, I think a lot of people feel that way when it comes to him because, that same thing happened to a lot of people with Bobby Trees. Everybody said, take Bobby Trees. Bobby Trees is going to outdo Cooper Kupp, and we know how that turned out.
Right.
Oh man, let's see where we at. Christian Kirk goes off the board. Trey
That's
with
right,
the Kirk
baby.
in Jacksonville.
Wide receiver 1 on his team in
Yeah,
the 10th round.
9th, right?
Oh, 9th. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, James
Yeah, wide receiver
Robinson.
1 in the 9th round. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah. All right, I'm on the clock now. Let's
That's
see.
you, baby. It's quick.
Okay. So let's say Leonard Fournette is just not ready. I mean, he's messing up. I'll take his replacement, Rashad White.
There you go. Safety net. Safety net.
Yes, sir. I'm not real big on the whole handcuffing your running back thing. I usually think it's a roster spot, but I just got a feeling that Rashad White is going to be good whether Lenny's playing or not. You know what I mean?
You think it's going to be like a Chubb and Hunt situation?
Maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, Leonard Fournette's been the pass catching back, and he's been doing great at that. But I mean, they pulled Rashad White on to be a pass catching back, and word around the block is they're going to get rid of Giovanni Bernard, who I really like Giovanni Bernard, but he didn't do anything, bro. What the Fayuk takes Zach Ertz? I like that pick. I really like that pick. And look, he got him in at the 9-8, bro. I mean, I think Zach Ertz going to be great. Tom Brady goes.
The 9-9.
Sanchi took the Tommy. That's my dude, man. Like, I wanted to get him, and it probably would have been good to get him for that stack. But I don't know. Joe Burrow was looking pretty good sitting up there. So, but look at that. He didn't take a man. He got him at the 9-9, almost the 10th round. He got Tom Brady.
Yeah, that's good value.
Mm-hmm. Trey Lance goes off the board. Oh, that's the auto draft, so that makes sense.
Russell Gage.
I like Russell Gage this year. Oof.
Yeah, I was hoping he'd make it back to me.
Yeah. Well, with Godwin and all that, I mean, they're trying to say Godwin could be ready for week 1, but if he's not, Russell Gage is going to be a ball hog for sure, I think. Then takes Claypool right after.
Yeah, interesting.
We have made it to the 10th round, gentlemen. They're about to start flying off. Damian Pierce, Pat Freiermuth, Aaron Rodgers goes. Dang, Sanchi. He got Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers as his quarterbacks. Dang. Dude said my app froze. I didn't mean to take Trey Lance.
Yeah, I was gonna say he could have got him a lot later.
Yeah, no. Good thing it's a mock. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. With Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady on the team, the only thing I do say about that being that it's a one quarterback league, it's like you're going to be fighting every week trying to decide who to start if they're even close in points every week, you know?
Yep, absolutely.
I'm back on the clock.
I took Tua Tagovailoa. Tua Tagovailoa. How you say it? Tua Tagovailoa. Did I get it right? Okay, good, good.
Tagovailoa.
I mean, like with the weapons he has, I mean, he can just throw that ball in the air and somebody's gonna catch it. You know what I mean? Tyreek and Jalen Waddle, they're shifty, fast dudes. I mean, if he's got the arm power, dude said he was taking Lance. He was gonna take Lance if dude didn't auto draft him. Isaiah Spiller, I like that at the 11-3. I like Isaiah Spiller. I think he's going to take some work from Eckler, and I think Eckler is still going to be the touchdown guy. But Spiller, I think he's going to be really good, getting them first downs and whatnot. Let me take a look at my team. Let me see what's going on. What do I need? All right, at this point, I'm just drafting for depth. What kind of depth are we thinking over here? Well, I better figure it out because I'm on the clock.
That's right, baby. It's hard to find depth in these running backs, man. That's what scares me.
Yes, it is. I think that's why a lot of rookies are going early.
But here's the thing. I do like to start running back in my flex most of the time. And you can always start a wide receiver in your flex. I just prefer to have as many running backs playing on my team as I can.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Devontae Parker, baby.
I like it.
If he stays healthy, Devontae Parker is going to be something, don't you think?
I think so for sure. I think that he has the potential to be number one on that team.
Dude has got hands, bro, and he's big, physical receiver. You know, Trey, I'm looking at your team here, and I'm not seeing your boy.
Oh, he went way early.
What, Burks?
Yeah.
Jalen Burks already went? Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. He went in the 7-3 spot, baby.
7. There he is. 7-3. Wow.
Yeah, because I was looking for him, and I was like, oh, he went 2 rounds earlier. I'm looking too late. I'm looking too late.
So Trey's kind of got the inside scoop, right?
Yeah. Working on it.
No, hey, Traylon, bro, if you're watching, man, you need to come on the podcast, bro.
For real, bro. And come to my wedding. Invites in the mail.
Yeah, it's in the mail, bro. Hey, that reminds me. I want to take a second to congratulate my boy Trey getting married. What is it? 2 months away?
2 months.
Hey, shout out in the chat. Congratulations, man. Trey on his wedding. And for his wedding present, you guys can get him a sub to our YouTube channel.
For sure. Hit the sub for me and my fiance.
Yeah, do it for love. You know what I mean? Also, guys, if you don't mind, please give me a like in the video if you're watching on YouTube. I really appreciate it. But
you on the clock.
Oh man. Okay. I really want a running back, man, but whew.
I know it's tough.
Hey, dude said congrats, bro. D squared said congrats.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, your boy better figure it out.
Albert O.
Yes, sir.
Hey, bro, with Russell Wilson over there, who knows? That's all I'm saying.
And at the 12-6, I mean, if he does blow up, it's value, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Marlon Mack goes. Matt Ryan. I like Matt Ryan, bro.
Get a little backup on the bench.
Yeah. And if he starts going off, you're on the clock, bro. By the way.
Sure.
If he starts going off, I mean, you got Herbert, though. I mean, as long as Herbert stays healthy, I mean, he's going to be your start. Dude took Tim Patrick. I really like the Tim Patrick pick. A lot of people, I think, are sleeping on Tim Patrick.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I mean,
I took Mark Ingram with the last pick.
Yeah, I mean, explain why, Trey.
Kamara gets suspended. Somebody's got to take the snaps.
Yes, sir.
And being that it's the very last pick of my draft, if he does anything, it's straight value.
Fair enough. Okay. Okay, what's it gonna be?
Five seconds.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Ah! Oh.
Ooh, it's tough.
I'm gonna have a heart attack, bro. Sammy Watkins. That's what I landed on. If he can stay healthy, which seems to be the something we say a lot. If Sammy Watkins can stay healthy, I mean, he could end up being something for Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean?
For sure, for sure. I almost took Gus Edwards instead of Mark Ingram, just in case homeboy is actually going to be on the pup. He swears he's going to be starting week 1, but
you talking about just kidding?
J.K. Dobbins.
Oh, just kidding over there? Yeah.
If he don't start week 1, bro, he's going to get so much shit.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, Ian Rappaport's going to go off on him.
Yeah, he'd be like, y'all heard it here first. I was correct at Rap Sheet.
Yeah. All right, the very last pick of the draft, Mr. Irrelevant, D squared. Who's it gonna be? Tryon Davis Price. All right, I love it. I love it.
All right, that was quick.
Drafting complete. That was quick, bro. They were flying.
Yeah.
All right. We're just going to skip the auto draft. Well, I don't know. What do you think? We might as well.
We might as well just to see what they gave them.
Okay. What do you say? Thanks for the mock. I'll watch the episode later on. Yes, sir. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and the like button on the way out, homeboy.
Thanks for everybody that tuned in on our Sleeper app and did the mock with us. We couldn't do it without you.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to go over the draft grades right now. Starting with the auto draft over there in the corner, Christian McCaffrey. What are you thinking, Trey?
I'll just read off the team real quick so we can go over it.
Okay, yeah.
Christian McCaffrey, Alvin Kamara, A.J. Brown, DJ Moore, Darren Waller, Kyler Murray, Ken Walker, Chris Olave, James Cook, Michael Carter, Cole Kmet, Kenny Golladay, and Trevor Lawrence.
Man, he went heavy on them rookies, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a horrible team, I don't think, either. Being that it was auto. Alvin Kamara in the second round, being that dude's probably going to get 6-game suspension, I just don't see how he's going that early and people are taking him. But
Christian McCaffrey, I've said it once and I'm going to say it again. Christian McCaffrey, comeback player of the year, baby.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at taking Christian McCaffrey first overall. If that's the guy you want on your team, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know if I'm comfortable drafting him first overall, but I really think like this is his year. I mean, they say that every year, but dude, when he's on the field, he's the best player on the field, no doubt.
Right.
You got Baker Mayfield now. I mean, if Baker can stop trying to look down the field and like actually make the short throws, that'll be Christian McCaffrey.
See, the way I look at it is if you have the one spot, the 101, it's not, people, I feel like people get too much in their head that you're supposed to take this player at the 101. What the 101 means is you get to take anybody you want.
That's right.
That's what that means.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It don't mean you should take this player. Now, those players might do better in that spot. But if they're gonna go in the first round and you want them on your team, take them at the 101. It's your team.
Damn straight. You're the coach here, brother.
Right.
Preach, Trey.
A.J. Brown is his wide receiver 1. If he actually does take off over there with Hurts, that could be. I mean, that's a great spot for him, but I just don't see that happening. DJ Moore.
It looks good until you get about after the quarterback. I mean, but it's only because there's so many question marks there, If I have to grade this team, I'm going to go a C-.
Yeah, that's what I would go as well.
I'm going to go C- because of all the questions and, I mean, yeah, that's why. And the Alvin Kamara, second
Yeah.
pick, being, I mean, who knows? He could come back and bust it out and win you a championship. I mean, we don't know, but you could have got him later. Let's keep it rolling. Let's move it on. I'm gonna go ahead and name this guy's team off. We got JT, Jonathan Taylor, Tyreek Hill, Debo Samuel, Deontay Johnson, Mike Williams, TJ Hawkinson, Damian Harris, Chase Edmonds, Matthew Stafford as his QB1, Ronald Jones, Michael Gallup, Raheem Mostert, DJ Chark.
Not a bad team, man. Not a bad team.
Not bad at all. That wide receiver core is something to behold.
Mm-hmm.
The running, I mean, he's got Jonathan Taylor to hold it down. So
Right. And I personally, I would start Chase Edmonds over Damian Harris at the first, at least in the beginning of the year, and see how it plays out. But yeah, Jonathan Taylor is going to be a running back and a half, so all you need is a half at RB2.
Yeah, for sure. Ronald Jones, they're saying he could be a starter in KC. I've heard reports of that. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, we know, is the guy over there, but I have heard reports Ronald Jones could do big things over there. Let's see. And Chase Edmonds, they said he's going to be the guy, right, in Miami?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not going to be by himself, but he's going to be the one.
He'll be. Yeah, okay. I like this team, man.
Yeah, I'm not mad at this team at all.
I like the Stafford. I don't like not having a backup quarterback, but that's how some people play.
I'm not big on Deontay Johnson this year, being that he lost Ben, but that could be an upgrade. You know what I mean? We really don't know what that team looks like without Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, no doubt.
Mike Williams, though, I like that pick, you know, and Deontay probably has a safe floor where Mike Williams has a high ceiling, so you can kind of decide which one of those you want to start that week, and you're going to be held down with Hill and Debo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that a lot, actually.
The problem with Mike Williams for me is I just don't trust that guy, man. It's just like last year, at least, and the year before, I mean, it felt like dude would lay a goose egg like just out of nowhere, bro. Like he would have games where he was phenomenal, and then he'd lay a goose egg and get you nothing. And I think those are the weeks I started him.
Right. Always 1 week too late.
Right, but they, you know, they're saying that, you know, he's going to be good. So, I mean, what do you think about the not having a backup quarterback on the team?
Yeah, I mean, you're at that point, you know, you're picking up off waiver wire if Matt Stafford gets hurt. But I still think that, you know, being that it's only a single QB league, that it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
And if, say, one of your bench guys steps it up and you really don't need him, it's an easy trade for somebody else's QB2.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not really upset with it.
Right. I'm having an issue here. Sorry, guys.
But I personally would rank this team. I'm going to give it a B-.
B-?
Yeah, actually, not upset with the team at all. It's hard to give anybody an A, but I would definitely give it maybe even a B, a solid B. Minus for not having a backup QB to keep you safe, but yeah, I'm definitely going B-.
I like it. All right, let's move on to the next team. We're going to Team 3. Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, Cam Akers, Antonio Gibson, Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Hurts, Treylon Burks, Dawson Knox, Melvin Gordon, Ramondre Stevenson, Isaiah Spiller, Hunter Henry, and Tim Patrick. He went, you know, he could have got Cooper Kupp, but he got Justin Jefferson. I mean, some people are saying that's a good move. Some people are saying, you know, Cooper Kupp's the truth. What do you think, Trey?
Well, Justin Jefferson himself said that he's going to outscore Cooper Kupp this year. So he's got a lot of shoes to fill, and you know, but he says he's ready to take on the role. So,
man, let's see. Let's see the running back room: Cam Akers,
Rough.
Antonio Gibson, Melvin Gordon, Ramondre Stevenson. I mean, Isaiah Spiller might be somebody. We don't know yet. We don't know. But it is a little rough. And I'm a big running back guy. He's got Jalen Hurts, and what? He's always a really good fantasy quarterback. I mean, not so much in real life, but we're talking
do all right.
fantasy here. Yeah.
Right.
Hmm.
Running back room scares me, man. Being that Cam Akers is coming off the Achilles injury and Antonio Gibson can't stay on the field.
Or hold on to the ball.
Right. That's really rough in the running back room. And to have Melvin Gordon and Ramondre and Isaiah Spiller as, it's really not. You really don't feel like he has a running back one, which that's what happens when you take 2 wide receivers first. But I don't know that, CeeDee Lamb, I feel like he could have took a running back at that spot and got somebody that's the same level as CeeDee Lamb a little bit later.
And been in better shape, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hate to do it to you, buddy. I'm gonna have to go a D+ on this team.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a D+ as well. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. There's a couple question marks on there. The running back room. I mean, running backs are very important in fantasy. That's for sure. I mean, that's just right there. That's exactly proof. Going wide receiver heavy sometimes doesn't work out for you. I'm not saying it doesn't always work out for you, because a lot of the league winners last year did that, and that's why they're saying it's such a big deal this year. But if there were better running backs on the board, I'm sure he would have took a better running back than Cam Akers, right? First.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll go with the D+. Let's go on to the auto draft who stole Derrick Henry from me. Go ahead and read them off, Trey, please.
We got Derrick Henry, Mark Andrews, Patrick Mahomes, J.K. Dobbins, Josh Jacobs, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Michael Thomas, Garrett Wilson, Tyler Lockett, Sky Moore, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Johan Dotson, and Noah Fant.
And my boy, 420 Fantasy Hustler, saying what's up? What up, gangsta? That's my boy over there. Hey, y'all go over to 420 Fantasy Hustler, man. Subscribe to that dude. He's good people, man. He's good people. Heck yeah. Thanks for coming by, buddy.
Appreciate it. Huss?
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go. Let's see. I love Derrick Henry. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Mahomes is your QB1.
First 3 picks are solid, man. I mean, that when you're weak right there just with those 3 picks.
Yeah.
If Dobbins is back week 1, I think it's a good. He's a good RB2. I think it's a good spot if he's actually back and ready to go. And having Josh Jacobs as a backup just in case Dobbins isn't ready to go. Josh Jacobs isn't going to do anything spectacular, but he will put points on the board.
And you see, it is an auto draft team, so I guess that's probably why they got Michael Thomas. Thomas is going to be on the PUP list. So what does that mean exactly? What, 6 games or something?
Yeah, 6. I think it's minimum 6.
But that is very brand new news. So it'd be easy to miss. But what do you think about Josh Jacobs this year?
Man, I just think that I think there's too much. Their offense is too sold to the receivers. You know what I'm saying? They got too good of receivers to be handing the ball to Josh Jacobs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And but I think that if they actually are as good as I feel like they're going to be, they're going to be so ahead that they're going to be handing it off just to get the clock to run down. I feel like that's where he'll get his best time.
Yeah. And Tyler Lockett, I think, is being slept on a little bit too. I know I'm still a believer that Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be the one throwing him the ball this year. Jimmy can't stay healthy, but they did tell Jimmy that he can look for a trade now.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw the Giants maybe was something they were talking about. The Seahawks, there was a couple other ones, but I think the Seahawks is a great fit for him. They're a run first team. I don't hate Jimmy being a Seahawk, that's for sure.
No, I think he would be a good on that spot on that team.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like DK Metcalf a little more than Lockett if Jimmy goes there. But it's hard to think about it with Lockett behind center.
So someone said Daniel said Thomas was put on PUP list prior to camp. He can come off anytime in camp, and it's expected to not miss any games. Oh, good.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah. Awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
that helps for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if that Thomas has a chance to be pretty solid, which we haven't seen him do a lot in a couple years, but
I think him and Jameis Winston are going to be a good combo, don't you think?
oh, I do too. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So let's go final grade on this team. I love the Derrick Henry. I like the Mark Andrews. I like the Patty Mahomes as your number one.
I'm giving it a C plus.
I'm gonna go C minus, and it's hard for me to do that on a Derrick Henry team, but I don't know. The wide receivers could be good.
Yeah, it's risky, but I think that he's got some floor in there. I'll go C plus.
Yeah, well, they're not going to be mad at us or anything because it is the auto draft. But he also says, Daniel also says, if a player remains on the PUP list once the season starts, the player is only out the first 4 games. Huh?
Nice.
Huh? Well, thank you, Daniel.
Appreciate it, man.
Letting us know what's going on over there, buddy. All right, Trey. It's your turn, buddy. All right. I'll do the honors. Trey took Cooper Kupp, Aaron Jones, James Conner, Justin Herbert, Dalton Schultz, Adam Thielen, Cordero Patterson, Bobby Trees, Christian Kirk, the Lizard King, Alan Lazard, Kadarius Toney, Matt Ryan, and Mark Ingram. I like your running backs. I mean, Cordero, there's a question mark there, but there's been a question mark on that guy's entire career.
One thing I will say that
real quick, my brother said Atlanta is potentially putting the hat in for Jimmy.
Ooh,
That's my little brother over there. Shout out to my little brother.
What up?
Hey. All right, Trey, let's take a look at you.
I want to say real quick.
Let's justify some shit. Go ahead.
Yeah. 8 spot, 9 spot, 10 spot, and 11 spot. All potential wide receiver ones on their team.
Potentially.
And if
the wide
one
receiver?
or two of those take off.
Who's the wide receiver one in New York? Giants.
I'm hoping it's my boy, Tony.
Exactly. I do like your team, man. I like the running back room is off the chain. The wide receiver room is off the chain. Justin Herbert, your QB1. You got Matt Ryan as a backup. I'm gonna go with a B.
I like it.
I like your team. The only thing that, like I said, was a question mark for me was Dalton Schultz. I know, though, if you wouldn't have took Dalton Schultz, you'd have took T.J. Hawkinson because you thought about it, right?
Yeah.
But Dalton Schultz could be the man over there. We don't know. There's a lot of things we don't know these days. Yeah, I think a B minus.
I'll take it.
B minus. I'm sorry. I just want to change that.
Got to humble me a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's keep it rolling. Was it does say Dante? Yeah.
Danny?
Dane. Dane. I'm sorry. Oh, that's Daniel. I think, from the chat. Shout out, Daniel. Shoot a comment if that's you, buddy. Let's go ahead and name his team off. Austin Eckler, Javonte Williams, Keenan Allen, DK Metcalf, Cortland Sutton, Lamar Jackson, Devontae Smith, Brendan Ayuk, James Robinson, Mike Gesicki, Tyler Boyd, Marlon Mack, and Robert Tonyan.
Yeah, it's not a bad team, bro. Not a bad team.
Yeah, I like Austin Eckler. I like Javonte. The only thing that worries me about Javonte splitting carries with Melvin Gordon, but we know Melvin Gordon hasn't had one. He's only had one season of over 1,000 yards, but he's gonna take some work from him. But Keenan Allen, Cortland Sutton, DK Metcalf, Devontae Smith, Brandon Ayuk. What do you think about his wide receivers?
I like Keenan Allen, man. I feel like people sleep on Keenan Allen because he's just so boring, but he's going to put points on your board and he's going to consistently keep your team alive.
Oh, yeah.
And I love Cortland Sutton. I think he's going to be the number one in Denver. Him and Russ are going to be throwing it deep, having a great time over there. If I'm picking a Seattle receiver, it's going to be DK. And if they do get Garoppolo, I think that's a great spot for him right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then having Devonta Smith, him with AJ Brown, how that's going to work over there, we'll have to see. But I think it's a good spot. Ayuk, I'm not a big Ayuk fan, but getting him in the 8th round, if he is the guy, and Debo does take some regression because he doesn't want to run the ball anymore, it definitely could be a good spot for him. I'm not mad at this team at all. I think it's a solid team. Lamar Jackson, he's going to run. He's going to put up points.
Mm-hmm.
As much as we despise the man, he will put up points for your fantasy team.
Yeah, I'm not a big Lamar Jackson fan. People give me a lot of shit for that, but I'm not a Lamar fan. No backup quarterback again, but like you said before, that doesn't have to be a big deal.
And Marlon Mack, if he, he's looking to be the starter in Houston, and nobody knows what that looks like. You know what I'm saying? And getting him that late in the round, if he does anything that's productive, and you can get him in the flex spot, that's a solid pick, man.
No doubt. Daniel says I'm D squared in the mock. LOL. Lol. What up, D squared?
We'll get to you later.
Yeah, man, you're last on the list, brother. Which one was it that said, give me my F now? Before we even started. Anyway.
Who was that?
I
don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going. What do you grade this team, Bandy?
Okay. I like the wide receiver. I like this team is solid. I'm gonna go with a B. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a B on that. I like it. The wide receivers are strong. The running backs are strong. Jaceki is your tight end. If there's any more room to eat at the table.
And you got Tanyan back there too, just in case. That's Roger's looking at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll go B minus.
B minus? Why the minus? Can I ask?
-1 because having Lamar as your only QB and he got hurt last year. And if he gets hurt again, plus I think that he could have got a better running back in the 2 spot than Javonte.
Right.
Just because he's sharing carries, I took Aaron Jones after him, and I prefer Aaron Jones over Javonte for sure. But no, still B minus. I think it's a solid team.
Yeah. Heck yeah. And Matt Looper pops on. He says, what the Ayuk said it. What the Ayuk is the one who said, give me my F now.
Nice,
yeah.
Nice.
We're going to get to your F, maybe. And Daniel also says, 12th pick and proud. I think he's the one who was bouncing on there saying like he's trying to keep hitting the 12th pick in like all the mock drafts that he's doing. So
yeah, I like it.
That's smart, bro. Yeah, I like it. All right. It's my turn.
Your turn, baby.
Go ahead, man.
All right. He's got Dalvin, got to do the cooking by the book. Leonard Fournette, Mike Evans, Amari Cooper, Joe Burrow, Gabriel Davis, Hunter Renfrow, Dallas Goedert, Rashad White, Tua Tagovailoa, Devontae Parker, Albert O, and Sammy Watkins.
I have no justifications to give you for my team, Trey.
Oh, yeah? Well, I like your team a lot, but I love Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, I do. I know that.
And I also like Lenny, even though, he ate a couple cheeseburgers and he's a donut shy at 260. Love Mike Evans this year as a wide receiver.
Uh-huh. Me too.
Amari Cooper, we'll see how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
I love Gabriel Davis, Hunter Renfro. I'm loving that. Goddard, Rashad White as a safety net, Tua as a backup. Devontae Parker potentially could be going off the charts, and getting him in the 11th round is super solid. Alberto as a backup, and Sammy Watkins. Yeah, I really like this team. I would give it a solid B minus.
B minus? Why did I get the minus?
Because you
Keep
gave
me
me the
humble.
minus.
You keeping me humble, motherfucker.
That's right,
Okay.
man.
Okay then.
No,
I don't
Amari Cooper
see.
really is where the minus came from for me.
Oh, he could blow up, dude.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Uh,
Not till Watson gets back.
yeah.
Now,
If
if
I
dude don't
had
get
to-
no suspension though, I think everybody's gonna riot. So I guarantee you they suspend him for something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's gonna go. I mean, it went from a year. It went from 6 to 8 games to a year to what 2 to 6 games now. I think they're gonna get it right in the middle. I think they'll go 8 games.
Yeah.
That'll make them feel good that they did something about it, and he ain't got to worry about them suing their ass.
Right.
If I had to grade my own team, just so you know,
Okay.
I would go with a B plus.
Nice.
See, I'm
That's a good
humble.
grade.
I'm not gonna go A. I know better. All right, what the ook? It's your turn, buddy. Najee Harris, Nick Chubby, T. Higgins, Terry McLaurin, Elijah Mitchell, Darnell Mooney, Rashad Bateman, Rashad Penny. That's a lot of Rashads. Zach Ertz, Derek Carr, Alexander Mattinson, Naheem Hines, and Jalen Tolbert. They're talking about Jalen Tolbert being good and a good wide receiver in Dallas. So getting him at the very last pick might be some super value, and we don't know yet. But
Yeah.
I do like that. I love Zach Ertz. I mean, you waited till the 9-8 to get Zach Ertz, which is awesome. I love Zach Ertz as a tight end. And we've talked about this before, but the tight ends position, how, once you get past the few elite, a lot of them are very, very similar.
This team scares the shit out of me. It could either win you your entire league or it could lose you every game. It's boomer bust is the way I see it. With T. Higgins, Scary Terry, Darnell Mooney, Rashad Bateman, all those guys could go off, but all those guys also could put up nothing.
That's a good point.
Najee Harris and Nick Chubb, I think, are solid running back area.
At the 1-8, Najee Harris, I like that.
Yeah. They're going to put up good numbers and they're going to help your team. Elijah Mitchell, I love Elijah, but also it's boomer bust with him. Who even knows if he's going to be the guy? You know what I mean?
I think he's gonna. He showed too much last year to not be the guy. I
agree, but it's the Shanahan experience,
Sounds like a ride at Disney or something.
Right? Derek Carr, I love Derek Carr. But he's also a boomer bust, I feel like. You know what I mean? There's a chance that he doesn't do well this year. I think he's going to do great.
Yeah. I feel you on that. But he's got Devontae now, man. So, and they're homeboys. So
That's right.
I mean, I just hope he doesn't start acting like Aaron Rodgers and only throwing it to Devontae. They've got a solid wide receiver and tight end thing going in Vegas. I've never been more excited to watch the Raiders. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, not me either. What do you?
I like Nick Chubb. I like Nick Chubb too. Okay, if I got to go with a grade, well, real quick, Rashad Penny. There's a lot of Rashad Penny truthers out there because I think he had a couple of really good games at the end of the year last year.
Mm-hmm.
You like Rashad Penny, huh?
Love Rashad Penny, yeah. Especially at the freaking 8th round. Maybe in the 9th would have been a little bit better, but if he's the starter over there, they're run first team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they are. I don't know, man. I feel like he could have, if he would have left Rashad Penny alone, he probably could have got him way later, maybe even 11. Maybe 11.
I don't know.
With your Naheem Hineses and your Gainwells and whatnot. I mean, I'm not Big on him, high on him this year.
Running backs that went in the 10th round: Damian Pierce, Ramondre Stevenson, Ronald Jones, and Michael Carter.
Yeah.
I want Rashad Penny over all of them.
I mean, being that they just paid Breece Hall, Michael Carter is my gut wants to go Michael Carter over Rashad Penny, but I just don't trust Rashad Penny, man.
Yeah, and I mean I see that, but when you're getting in the late rounds, and that's like I say, that's his QB4,
Mhm.
I mean his running
Yeah.
back 4, so it's like it's
Mhm.
worth the risk.
All right, final grade on what the Ayuk. I'm gonna go with a a C plus.
I'm gonna go with a C plus plus.
Are you trying to one up me right now, or what's
No,
going
I'm
on
just
here?
letting you know it's like it's right there on the verge of a B. It's right there.
It's like a 79.8%.
Right, exactly. C plus plus. I
Good
dig
job. What Ayuk? What were we gonna say?
I dig it.
Trey digs it. All right, rolling over to Sauchi. Sauchi was very active in the chat. He may not be watching now, but he may be watching later. So just keep that in mind while grading his team.
F.
Go ahead and read it off, Trey.
All right, he's got Jamar Chase, Saquon Barkley, Brees Hall, Jalen Waddle like a duck, Allen Robinson, Kareem Hunt, DeAndre Hopkins, Juju Smith-Schuster, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Tyler Algier, Irv Smith, and Gus Edwards.
Sanchi. Brees Hall at 3.9 might be great.
Exactly. That is so hard to judge that,
I
man, because it
know.
could be amazing.
Yeah, but it could also be terrible.
But he's got Kareem Hunt in case it is.
Mm-hmm. And I do like the Saquon. I do like the Saquon in the second round pick.
Yeah, I think Saquon's coming back this year.
Yeah, dude, he's gotta come back.
And you remember last year? You remember last year? I said Saquon's not the thing last year. You know, you were like, I was talking to you about it, and I was like, people are taking him too early. I don't think it's going to be a thing.
Yeah,
This
you
year,
did.
I'm saying he's the man.
Y'all listen to Trey now. Yeah. What do you think about Jamar as his pick 1?
I like it a lot. You know, if he does what he did last year and he acts like, you know, this is his second year, they always talk about second year breakout. If last year wasn't his breakout, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no telling.
He broke out. He broke records. I mean, I drafted Jamar. I think I got him in the 7th round last year.
I think Madden released that he's like an 87 wide receiver rating. And he's like, put some respect on my name, bro.
Well, he also said he's going to take that as motivation to be better, to do better. You know what I mean?
That's right.
But then they got Amari Cooper higher than him.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's got to be because he's a rookie and like they're thinking,
hammer the rookies.
Yeah, well, I mean, because he was a rookie last year, and they're thinking like maybe it was just a fluke, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like if he does bad, then Madden looks like geniuses, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I had Jamar last year, and there was a game last year when I really needed him to perform, and I'm sure anybody out there who had him, I think he got 1 catch for 3 yards, and I ended up losing that game. And the next week, it was the playoffs, and then the next week in the playoffs, when I was already out.
Oh, that was the week.
That's when he went off on Kansas City, bro. Like 300 yards. Dude broke like all freaking Randy Moss's records and shit.
Yeah.
Oof. All right. I love the Tom Brady. You know I do. I really do. You know, I like it. I like that he went Tom over Aaron Rodgers. Everybody's going Aaron Rodgers over Tom Brady, but I agree.
But he got both.
Yeah, I know he got both, but he went Tom Brady first, and that's what matters right here in my heart.
I got you.
So, I do like Allen Robinson. D-Hop, I mean, in the 7th, could be great. I mean, he's going to be gone. He's going to be out for 6 games, but when he comes back, he come back with a vengeance. Hopefully, Kyler Murray hasn't hit his like downflow. You know how he does
Right.
towards the end of the year. But if I had to grade you, Sanche, I would have to go with a C plus.
C plus.
Yeah.
I was really thinking B minus for a
Yeah.
while. The more
Mhm.
I thought about it, having Jalen Waddle and Allen Robinson both seconds on their team,
Mhm.
it's just scary, wondering if there's really going to be enough room for them or not. With that being said, I'm still giving it a C plus. Juju could be the man, and Hopkins gets back and everything, and you got Jamar to carry it. So yeah, I'm definitely going C plus for sure.
Yeah, the only reason that I didn't go B was that the questions surrounding Brees Hall and Saquon. Like,
Mhm.
I am a firm believer that they're going to be good, but there's a chance they could not be good. So that's the only thing that I would worry about the grade. Like if they do good, dude's a genius. If they don't do good, it was a bad call. So C plus.
I like it.
We got 3 more to go. We're going with another auto draft, but that doesn't matter. We're gonna grade it anyways. Joey Mixon, Josh Allen, Kyle Pitts, David Montgomery, Chris Godwin, Amon-Ra, St. Brown, Drake London, Elijah Moore, Christian Watson, Pat Fryermuth, Jameson Williams, Kirk Cousins, Kenneth Gainwell. Taking Gainwell, he might be if it was a real person, I guess he might be an Eagles
Yeah.
fan.
Right.
Damn it, got me every time. What do you think about the running backs? Dave Montgomery, Joe Mixon. Oof.
I think it's not horrible.
I don't.
Having those two.
But those are like the only two.
Yeah, that's the problem. But those, I mean, like I say, those two are good, but it's like if that's all you got, and if David Montgomery doesn't do what people hope he'll do, you lost.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have nothing. And even the wide receiver core is a little rough. Godwin, is he going to be back for week 1?
Hopefully.
Then you got Amon-Ra. If Amon-Ra is your number 1 wide receiver on your team, I don't know if that's gonna win you any games. I think Amon-Ra is gonna do good, but I think maybe more of a 2 or a 3 on your team versus the 1.
Mm-hmm.
Drake London is iffy. We don't know. He's a rookie. Elijah Moore. I like Elijah Moore a lot. But it's just with not having any greats to kind of help you out. If this team had like a Keenan Allen and then Drake London and Elijah Moore, Christian Watson, it'd look a little better.
Yeah, I agree. Real quick here, Matt Looper says, "Thanks guys for a great draft." That he was drafting at the first pick. Repeat.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Or no, he was number 2. I'm sorry, he drafted second.
Oh yeah. That was the Jonathan Taylor team. Yeah.
Hey man, thank you for coming by, bro.
We really appreciate it, dog.
Yeah. Thanks so much. If you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, bro, I mean, and hit a like, hit that, ding, give me a thumbs up. Also, that'd be great, brother. But thank you very much for drafting. I mean, add me as a friend on Sleeper, man, and we'll do another one with you if you want, brother.
For sure.
But back to it. I just don't see enough running back depth on this team. That's what I don't like. Very wide receiver heavy. I mean, that means you're going to use wide receivers in all your flex spots.
And it's risky wide receivers.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So let's think about this. You got 3 wide receiver spots, 2 flexes. Who you got? If Chris Godwin's there, of course you're putting him in. If he's there, but let's say he's not, you're going to put who? I mean, you're going to take a chance on Christian Watson and Drake London.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
It's tough. Even then, you got 3 wide receiver spots. So if Godwin and then 2 flexes. So if Godwin's not there, it's Amon-Ra, Drake London, Elijah Moore, and then your flexes are Christian Watson and Jameson Williams.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 2 Detroit wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what are you putting in Kenneth Gainwell? Rough.
I do like Fryermuth. Of course, he's got Josh Allen. I mean, he's the first 4 picks are great.
Yeah, I'm probably flexing Fryermuth over
Yeah, yeah, you're
Williams.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna go C- on this team.
I'm gonna go D minus.
Oof, dang, D for dang, dude. You gonna do him like that? That's all right. He's
D
awesome.
for do better.
Ooh, okay, okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Let's keep it rolling. We got 2 more to go. Samantha has DeAndre Swift, Stephon Diggs, Michael Pittman, George Kittle, Brandon Cooks, AJ Dillon, Tony Pollard, Russell Wilson, Trey Lance, Damian Pierce, Darrell Henderson, Jacoby Myers, and Jamison Crowder. I like the wide receivers for sure.
Yeah, the wide receivers are stacked.
DeAndre Swift in the first round. I mean, some people are saying that's a great move. Some people
At the 11 spot too, it's like that I think that's a solid spot for DeAndre.
No, DeAndre went. Oh yeah. 111. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Having not really having a solid RB2 is kind of scary.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's got 2 guys who is going to be back. The number 2 running backs. Yeah.
Yeah. But me, I still think Darrell Henderson's going to come on and take over for Cam Akers. So
yeah, Darrell Henderson started to show out last year, bro. Oh man.
Russell Wilson and Trey Lance, which I know they accidentally grabbed Trey Lance, but Trey Lance is a great backup if he takes off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. He did say that, didn't he? Yeah. Kittle. What do you think taking Kittle at the 4-2?
I probably personally I would have took Waller over Kittle, but it's really a preference. I think they're both in the same category. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he could have
so
too.
I'm not mad at it. But I'm taking.
He totally could have too.
Yeah, exactly. So it's. Yeah, I'm still not mad at it though, because either one I think right there is not horrible. Kittle could show out. It's and they got the Lance stack. If they really do show out, that could be a great team.
Yeah, but Kittle just can't stay healthy, bro.
Yeah, that's a problem.
It is a problem. Jacoby Myers is the number 1 on New England, technically.
Right.
I'd go C- with this team. Actually,
I'm gonna go.
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna go C plus.
C plus. See, I don't. The wide receiver in the 1 running back and the quarterback is what got it for you. Oh, you like the Darrell Henderson too, though.
Yeah. Diggs, Pittman, and Cooks. I think that's a super solid wide receiver core, man. I love that lineup right there. Biggest problem is RB2. That's where you're going to struggle. But who knows? Yeah, and I me. I'm a Russell Wilson. I love me some Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
I'm going to go really C plus. I'm going to.
And you like Trey Lance, so
yeah,
dude hit the quarterback freaking lottery with Trey over there. All right, it's the moment you've been waiting for. D squared.
Square root of D.
If you're still listening, hit us with a hey or hit us with a what up in the comments, man. That way we know you're listening to us. All right, D squared. Go ahead, Trey. Name the last one off, buddy.
Devontae Adams, Travis Kelce, Ezekiel Elliott, Travis Etienne, Marquise Brown, Miles Sanders, Devin Singletary, Dak Prescott, Russell Gage, Chase Claypool, Jarvis Landry, Justin Fields, Tyron Davis Price. I got a feeling this dude's a Cowboys fan.
Oh, yeah. It's
I don't know many people
like
that take Prescott and Elliott and not be a Cowboys fan. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I mean, as a rule of thumb, I try not to put too many Cowboys on my team just because I don't want to root for them.
Right.
There he goes. Look, still here all the way through. Attaboy. Thank you, Matt. Man, that's awesome, bro. That's freaking awesome. Thank you, man. We appreciate that. And Daniel come up and said, "What up? What up, Daniel?"
All right.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Let's
All
get
right,
to it. Devontae
Devontae.
Adams. I'm solid, man. It's solid.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be
Followed
good.
by Travis Kelsey. Probably about a month ago, I was really hating on Travis Kelsey, and I was like, people are taking this dude too early. And the more I thought about it, bro, I just feel like he has the potential to put up Cooper Cup numbers, being the wide receiver 1 on that team. I know that he's a little older, but being that they don't really have a solid wide receiver 1, he is the man. And he really gives me Gronk vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like he could have like just touchdown after. I mean, I feel like every touchdown they're going to get is going to go through him.
Mm-hmm. I don't really like the running back room. I mean, only because I don't know what ETN's going to be. Miles Sanders specifically told us not to draft him. I don't know, man. Miles Sanders scares me.
Zeke in
Singletary,
the 3rd round, though, that's solid. I mean, that's
yeah,
solid value for Zeke in the 3rd round.
definitely. Real quick, Daniel says, "LOL, I'm a Saints fan." Man, I'm a Bucks fan, bro. Man, y'all done us dirty throughout the years, but hey, we got it when it counted, right?
Let's see. Yeah, ETN. I mean, he's going to start. He'll be starting for Jacksonville, so I'm sure somebody's going to got to run the ball there, and that gives you a couple of weeks kind of figure that spot out too.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to see if Miles Sanders and Devin Singletary are the ones or not. If not, maybe somebody else gets hurt and you grab the backup for them.
Mm-hmm.
But you got 2 RB1s.
I like
Marquise
the wide
Brown.
receivers.
I love Marquise Brown, bro. I don't know why, but I just feel I'm so excited to see him play with Murray.
With an actual quarterback that throws the ball, you mean?
Exactly.
I know, me too.
Exactly.
Me too.
Hollywood.
You know the Hollywood is not Hollywood, California, right? It's
Yeah.
Hollywood, Florida.
Yeah.
And then he cousins with Antonio Brown?
I think so. I
That's his
think
cousin,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Hey,
The
tell your
wide
cousin he's screwing up.
Yeah. You know what? Don't say nothing, bro. We don't need the bad press from AB. So like I said, the wide receiver room I think is really good. I like the Russell Gage. I like the Chase. I mean, I like the Marquise Brown. Chase Claypool says he's a top 3 wide receiver. If he's right, you got him for value at the 10-1.
Yeah. I don't see it personally, but I like
Yeah.
Jarvis Landry over Claypool, and you got him, so I put him in
Yep.
there.
Me too. I was thinking the exact same thing. I really like Jarvis Landry, and he's a Saint, and that's his team too.
Mm-hmm. Had to get one Saint on there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the only one he got, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like Justin Fields at
Back
all.
up for Dak.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
and he got him at the 12-1.
yeah,
Exactly. But I
I
guarantee
probably would have took Cousins instead of Fields.
Mm-hmm.
Cousins went 2 spots later, but Fields has that running upside that could potentially be crazy for fantasy.
And he doesn't have Matt Nagy there anymore to fuck everything up.
Tyron Davis Price, I haven't heard a lot about him, but isn't he
Yeah.
I think he's the rookie that they drafted like super late. And with Shanahan offense, who knows, bro? I've literally heard people say that this dude could be the starter. So it's like,
Jesus, Shanahan. He just he plays them cards close to chest. He just likes to play that game of poke and hope. You know what I'm saying? Like he plays the hot hand. Daniel also said, I'm in New Orleans. Yerp, y'all got it. Yeah, he's talking about that Bucks game in the playoffs when we retired Drew Brees. You remember that?
Oh, damn.
I'm just
Daniel.
messing with you, bro. I like Drew Brees. Okay, all right. Yeah.
What do you rate it?
This is a very I'm gonna go B-. Yeah, B-.
Yeah. I want to say C+ because I hate the players personally.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna go B- because I think it's a good team.
Yeah. B-.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Way to go, Daniel.
Yeah.
Back at it again with the good fantasy team.
Yes, sir. So Who got the best grade, Trey?
Um,
That's a B minus. We gave another B away, didn't we?
I think it was
It
repeat.
was repeat. You're right.
Yeah, he got a solid B.
Yeah, repeat. You have won the Fourth and Flex fantasy season, baby.
Let's go.
Hey,
You
but
gave me a B, but you dropped it.
well, it's a good thing I did. I would be showing. I would definitely be showing some kind of towards you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. No, but yeah, he definitely. I mean, Tyreek Hill, Debo Samuel, Deontay Johnson, Mike Williams. That is super solid with Jonathan Taylor and Chase Edmonds. I mean, dude guarantees making his playoffs.
no doubt.
Injuries aside.
No doubt. Anyways, guys, there's big things coming your way. If you're a subscriber to Fourth and Flex, just so you know, we've been hit up by a sponsor. I'm going to keep it on the down low, but we're going to get sponsored. That big news is coming later, but we're doing big things over here, and I appreciate you guys who watched till the end, who held it down for us, who drafted with us. Like I said, y'all send me a friend request on Sleeper, man. We'll do another one. You know what I mean? Like
For sure. And if you guys are, if you haven't really been much of a fantasy podcast listener, I promise you that it will help you during the season. When it comes time for season, you're going to want those notifications. You're going to want our videos. They're going to be quick 30, 45-minute videos that are going to tell you everything you need to know, who's picking up, who's dropping, who you should drop. I mean, there are so many things that you might not be thinking about. Let us do the thinking for you. All you got to do is press play.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love it, Trey. This was fun.
Yeah, man.
Held it down for him. Guys, one more time. I know I've said it already, but please hit that like button for us. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys. Thank you guys very much. And we'll see y'all next time.
Have a beautiful evening.
Absolutely.